going on, y'all? It is time for another True TV video, okay? We got a lot of shit that went down this week, more political than anything. We had a couple of breakups, we had a couple of makeups and all that type of stuff. But let's go ahead and get started. You all know I'm transitioning, okay? I left a couple of things at the park bench, okay? I'm gonna just stop bullshitting around, child. But I miss you all so much. I know a lot of people have been wondering where the reviews are at. They're coming, child. I got to work on them. There's a couple of things I got to do. I'm dealing with some slow internet connections, okay? Y'all know I'm leaving. I'm heading to LA next Wednesday. I'm so excited to be in LA. This is my first time going to LA. I cannot wait. I received the email for somebody who wants to have brunch, and I'm definitely down for that. I'm going to respond to that today. I'm not sure about a meetup. We'll get there and see what we can do. It's kind of last minute, so I'll be hosting a competition next Saturday, August the 6th. I think that's August the 6th or August the 7th. I can't really remember. I got a million things going on in my head. But I will definitely give you all the information and let y'all know what was going on and where I will be at. Okay, so I look forward to seeing people who's still in LA. I'm gonna try to do some traveling, honey. San Diego sounds cute. I will definitely be at the beach. I need to get me some beach in my life, and I definitely need to. I'm hoping I can get to Las Vegas. I hope, cause my guy Quentin is in Las Vegas, and I need to see him with his crazy self. But let's go and get into this. Let's go ahead. I want to go ahead and jump into the depth of things. And just since my melanin is popping and I'm looking all good and dark and lovely, I just want to go ahead and go in on Bow Wow. I don't know what is going on with these green-eyed coons, but they are coming out the woodworks. I'm not understanding. Bow Wow came on Twitter or Instagram and said that he does not understand the struggle. He does not understand the situations that are going on and civil rights. He does not, because he is mixed. And you know what? I'm not surprised. You can look at Bow Wow and see he's lost. You remember when he was trying to host the damn awards and his dumb ass couldn't even introduce the time. So it's time for you to go sit down, Bow Wow. I'm not interested in anything that you have to offer. You are not a part of the conversation. We are just not interested in you as a person. You were cute and cuddly when you were young and you was rapping them long ass braids. But now you're a grown man and now your name to be shit stain moss. Okay, shit stain moss on the side of a damn tree, because we are not paying your ass. We don't need you to go. We don't need to look at the moss on your tree to know where we're going north, because you'll lead us to doom. You'll leave us back to the damn plantation. I'm not interested in Bow Wow and anything he has to say at this point. The conversations have been good and they have been needed. And for someone like Bow Wow, someone with a big platform or small platform, okay, small platform bed like Bow Wow, to get on and use his little bitty ass voice to sit up here and say some dumb shit, I'm just not. So I think Bow Wow is unhappy. His career is a fool. And I think he's just angry at black people for not supporting him like they should. Bow Wow, maybe you did a little bit more and you wasn't like, maybe if your transition from a young boy to an adult would have been better, we would have been way more interested in supporting you. But considering you keep doing this coonish ass behavior, you keep fucking up, we're just not, whatever you're selling us, we're not interested in it. We're just not. Like, your transition is a fool. You're just always doing some dumb shit. You're just always in the news for some dumb shit. And I just don't even know what to say about you. For you to sit up here and say that and then you put up a picture of your daddy, and he around here talking about something, he mixed, girl. Your daddy look like Luigi, okay? Bitch, I'm trying to see if he trying to hop on a mushroom or one or two, or he getting ready to hop on Yoshi. I'm trying to understand. Bow Wow, girl, what's your tea? What's your problem, girl? Can you talk to me so I can teach you how to be a black man? It makes no sense. Makes no sense for you to be sitting here and talking that reckless on Twitter. Girl, your mouth is reckless, and I hope Prince lock your ass up on Got to Be Real Court. I don't have time for this shit. Bow Wow is complete devastation to every black person. And like, I'm just so tired. It just seems like these green-eyed coons. You got Stacey Dash saying dumbass shit. You got Bow Wow, girl. What's another green-eyed coon? Like, it just, I ain't understanding. I ain't understanding. Like, and I hope somebody gathers you more than just me, because they dragging the shit out of your ass on Twitter, and they need to. Girl, you know what? As the leader or the president of the CEO of Black Credit Card, okay, Black Card, I am hereby, your application is null and void. Girl, you've been paying the minimum payment in a damn way for the last 2 years, and you still ain't paid off. We done raised interest on you. So me, we're just going to deny all of your shit, and you can go on back. Girl, take your ass to First Premier Bank and get that credit card, because, girl, you can't be on the black card no more. Y'all see how we open all these accounts with these black banks, okay? Get into it. I'm loving it. I'm loving all this blackness, all this beautifulness. And I just want to talk about, since we done talking about coons, let's talk about some beautiful black people who are doing the thing. Michelle Obama's speech at the DNC was everything. It was, and I can tell that it really came from the heart. Somebody might have wrote a little bit of it, but Michelle, she embodied everything in that speech. And when she said that, you know, she wakes up in a house that was built by slaves, as her daughters come out and play with their dog in front, she was choked up a little bit. And y'all know I know about that choked up stuff. Michelle Obama was feeling the energy, and she was feeling it, and I'm just so glad to see. And it's amazing. 8 years has almost passed since Barack Obama has taken over, you know, has taken the White House, and it's just amazing that Sasha Malia has not been in any type of drama, no type of scandal, no anything, no nothing. I remember differently with the Bush twins and stuff. So, you know, but they were, you know, going through college and all that type of stuff. But it's just beautiful. They're just embodied. I'm just so happy. And I just want Barack Obama to get the most rest he can, child, with his fine ass. I just want him to get the most rest and everything. Michelle, First Lady Michelle, I'm just so glad that, you know, you gave that speech, because a lot of black women needed to hear that. They needed to hear that. We need to be in the DNC. The convention period was just so positive. I can't remember the reverend who spoke last night before Hillary Clinton spoke, and it was just amazing. It was just energetic, and the Democrats owned patriotism last night. They owned it. They had a Muslim family come up, and their son had died trying to protect his brothers on the line. He was in the military. I think he was in the army. And he was a Muslim. And, you know, the Republicans tried to own this, where we are the patriotic. We trying to, you know, y'all are paying us. And, you know, it's the same thing with Bill O'Reilly saying, well, the slaves that built the White House, they were taken care of. They were fed. Child, I'm glad Sunday Rhymes dragged his dumb ass for saying this shit. Said, imagine being fed in chains, and being, you know, and being taken away from your mother and your father. You're not knowing your history. You're not knowing your... Girl, Bill, you know what? White privilege is so strong on some of these folks that they can't even, the damn cloak is so strong over them that they can't even see that the shit is stupid as fuck. They can't even see it. And excuse my language, they can't even see it. They can't even comprehend what the problem is. They can't. For him to sit here and say they were fed, well, they were fed, like, girl, well, you know, you might be in chains, but at least you eating good. What type of sense does that make? That makes no sense at all. Bill O'Reilly is a dumbass fool, and he gonna continue being stupid. And the more I get pissed off when people sit up here and say, they get on CNN, and get on MSNBC, and they get on all these shows, and they sit up here and saying, you know, if Donald Trump is such a bad person, why is he winning in the polls? Because America is racist. Okay, there are a lot of, I'm not going to say America is racist, but there are a lot of people in the United States, especially white people, who are racist and look at black people, people of color, as less than, and they are not interested. That's why they want to that's why they got this Make America Great Again. They just want to continue this narrative that, you know, this black man has been in the White House for 8 years and he has fucked up shit. Not counting that George Bush had left a shitty ass economy, left the damn war, started the damn war, and we were attacked on his damn what's name. If that would have been Barack, and then they've already done it to Barack Obama, they done it to Hillary Clinton. But I guarantee you, something like an event like September 11th would have happened on Barack Obama's watch, girl, they would have went in, because I just don't understand the Republicans. I'm telling y'all, y'all gonna lose this November. And it's up to us. You know, I might got some Republicans who follow me, but right now, I have some Republican views sometimes, some conservative views sometimes. But I'm just I just got to do what's good for the country, and the Democrats are doing that right now. I cannot support a man that uses fear to get people to vote. I cannot sit up here and support a man that disrespects the president like that. I cannot, and that's maybe that's a military meeting, but I cannot support Donald Trump. I cannot. The Republicans are a fool. Even some Republicans said last night that the Democrats owned the DNC. They owned it last night. They did. It was so much positivity. It was so much unity. The Republican Party was so divisive. And even though we had a couple of scandals, we had the woman who, with the emails and shit, they were trying to get Bernie Sanders' ass out, child. They didn't really have to do too much because he was going to lose that shit any damn way. Okay, because the Clinton machine is a strong bitch and she is well lubed and real ready. So, the Democratic, they just were not here for Bernie Sanders, which is, to be honest, was just honest any damn way. But it was, they found your shit, so great. It is what the tea is. But, it was a positive week. I enjoyed it so much. It was very positive. I watched it last night. Hillary Clinton's speech was boring. I would have liked to just read it. I would just like to read it because I think it would have been more powerful. But Hillary Clinton is just not a good speaker, but she gets shit done, and it's just sometimes that's something we need. On the other hand of Hillary Clinton choosing Tim Kaine or whatever his name is, David Kaine, girl. He's a little bit unknown. People are saying he's not progressive. He's a little bit conservative. That's the game. Hillary Clinton couldn't get a Bernie Sanders. She couldn't get somebody she had to get somebody that was a little bit, to the right, just a teeny bit. And I don't think a lot of people understand that that's how the game works. And I was looking at a couple of folks, they were kind of upset about what, Barack Obama was saying in the speech. And I was just like, girl, what do y'all expect Barack Obama to get on the stage and say, I hate white people? Like, white people are the scum of the earth. Like, I think some of y'all can get Twitter confused with politics. You might voice your opinion about stuff that's going on with politics on your Twitter account, but in the real world, shit does not work like that. You're not going to come to me and disrespect me and expect some shit to get done. It's just not going to happen. I can't sit up here. A man cannot make a baby with a woman if both of them are disagreeing with each other. It's just not going to happen. I can't walk up to the woman and say, bitch, a beautiful black bitch, I'm not Tommy Sotomayor. I can't walk up and just make a beautiful baby. She gonna walk away from me. It doesn't work like that. If you all look at the Senate and the Senate and the damn House, girl, the Republicans running both of that shit. Like, girl, like shit is majority red. Like Democrats are not the majority anymore. So we have to in order for us to get this shit done, girl, we're gonna have to take over some more seats. We're going to have to vote in these local elections. It's just very important. I don't think people understand how important it is to vote in these local elections. You have to get these votes. It makes no sense for Georgia to be a red state still. It makes no sense. It makes no sense to me. It doesn't. But, we have to do that. We have to. And we're so, we're so divisive right now. It's just like, girl, I want my shit, you want your shit, and it's just like we have to come together and find some common ground, and it's just not possible, both being very strong. Both of us are hollering, and both of us are not getting shit done, but we're worn out and we're tired. This do-nothing ass Congress hasn't got anything done. Anything that Barack Obama has been trying to push forward, they've been throwing at his face. So that should tell you that he probably want to do even more, but he has a Congress that's completely against him. The fact that he is a Democrat and the Republicans rule the majority, and the fact that he's a black man. So, girl, you can understand that. Girl, and when they continue to say, I don't understand why Donald Trump is winning, because there's a lot of racist-ass people out here that want him to take over. They're so angry, and they want to use this, where he's a Democrat, and he wants to spin. But, girl, child, no, ma'am. 80% of it is that he's black, and y'all don't like that. That's the main reason. And, girl, Miss Kaylee on CNN, girl, I be wanting to slap the shit out of her ass sometime when she be talking, but that's not how she work. But, girl, I shouldn't be wanting to slap no woman, honey. That's disrespectful. But, girl, she be getting on my damn nerves, honey. She be getting on my damn nerves. She be on there talking all that shit. But, girl, that's another damn story. If y'all have not checked out, I wasn't going to talk about Tommy Sotomayor, but he did a whole interview on his YouTube channel about, who was there? State Farm denying his claim. Child, y'all know I did a video roasting the shit out of his ass not too long ago, and he sit up here and cussed that black woman out for no damn reason, all that type of stuff. So, State Farm said, girl, we paying for her shit, da-da-da-da, and all this shit you did in there is irrelevant, it's inadmissible in a court. We're not using none of that shit, girl. And I don't think Tommy didn't even understand that, how the court worked. Girl, you can't sit up here and play this video. You might play the video, the soundbite of her doing, saying this that she did was wrong and all that type of stuff. But you got a whole 5 minutes of you talking and crazy, and the jury gonna see that, and they gonna rule in favor of her just because. That's why State Farm said, girl, we abandon ship. And he's so pressed to myself, I'm finna drop y'all. That's what your dumb ass guy. I hope that woman sue the shit out of your silly ass for something. And she need to, because you done that. You have embarrassed her all on social media, all on your YouTube channel, all on Twitter and all that type of stuff. You have embarrassed her, so she needs to take all your damn coins. I hope she continue to take your ass to court and take you for all them coon coins you got since you sitting here begging a white man to buy you a damn house, you broke ass coon. Anyway, moving on swiftly, especially, let's talk about some other stuff. Mary J. Blige got a new album coming out, and y'all know why, honey. She going through a breakup. She divorcing her husband. Now, listen, when people say, I'm divorcing my husband today, girl, they ain't make that decision right then and there, girl. They been made that decision. So Mary J. Blige probably already been going through some shit and just said, you know what, let me go ahead and get myself prepared and announce that I'm divorcing my husband. Like, I think some folks say they divorcing right now. Like, if I say I'm divorcing right now, girl, I've been thinking about that shit. Just because you just not hearing of it, does not mean that I have not thought about leaving this man. So I think Mary J. Blige has probably already had some experience. And, you know, it's not the end of the world. Sometimes people just are not, you know, maybe they outgrow each other. Maybe it's time for me to move on. And maybe we're not fit for each other. And that's not the bad thing. I hope it's not a messy divorce. I hope I hope Mary J. Blige give us a sickening ass album. I hope she doesn't rush it. Just because she's going, but I think Mary J. Blige she about to be the ultimate stunt queen, honey. She finna be the ultimate Joanne, the scammer. Girl, she gonna have this album out. She already getting all this news about her divorce and her husband, so we already expecting a sick ass album to talk about the things she's been through. It's gonna be cute. It's gonna be cute. Mary J. Blige, girl, she said she going on a world tour, honey. We gonna see. We gonna see how that tour gonna go, girl. Speaking of tours, Christina Milian said she going on tour. I don't know what she gonna meet, what music. Is she going on tour with Nick Cannon? They finna do that movie again or whatever the hell it was. Christina Milian, girl, I don't see what tour you finna do and what you finna, girl, what it is. And she mad because them folks clown her ass on Twitter. But Christina Milian, you already said some dumbass, coon ass shit on Twitter anyway, so we already not, the black delegation is already not here for your ass any damn way. But girl, that's another story, honey. A lot of people asking me, Justin, I want to send you, my birthday is coming up August the 13th. People asking they want to send me cards and all this stuff. You can send me a card to P.O. Box 78511, Atlanta, Georgia, 30309. Okay, you can send me whatever you want to. You can send me some hate mail. You can send me a diagnosis of what you think I should do in my life. Girl, all types of stuff. Send it to that P.O. Box, honey, and I check it. I check her about once or twice a week, and I do it. I did get a beautiful letter from someone not too long ago, and it was very nice. It was just telling me to keep my head up. I really do appreciate that. So I'm always open to, good mail and hate mail. I'm all for that type of shit. Let me tell you something. It's been a tough week. It's been a tough weekend, but this is only a learning experience, and I take every aspect of good and bad of my life to keep continuing and make this shit work. That's all I can do, and that's all I will continue to do. A lot of people feeling some type of way, thinking this is the end of the road for Justin. No. Girl, I'm like a Super Saiyan, honey. When I'm beat down and all that type of shit, girl, I just get into that hyperbolic chamber, and girl, I just get the energy, and I go through my little cocoon, and I get my shit, and I come back stronger as ever, bitch. Adrian called me the Phoenix the other day. So, that's what it is. Like, girl, I'm just one of those people. I'm very honest about what's going on in my life. Everything is not positive all the time. Sometimes you have some bad, but you have to learn from the bad to make sure that you don't go through that shit again. So it's all a learning experience. And I don't ever want to come in from this camera and make it seem like that my life is perfect. I'm doing everything, girl. Look at me. Look at me taking pictures over here, taking pictures with celebs, girl. We working. All that type of shit. No, ma'am. Sometimes Justin does have a hard time. And, I want to share that with people so people can say, girl, I ain't the only one going through. Justin going through that shit too. And that's all that I want. That's all that I want. And that's all that I'm going to enjoy. So she is cute, honey. Speaking of that, let's talk about some other shit. Jeffree Star is a racist, honey. I just got through watching some videos of him not too long ago. And he was talking about throwing battery acid on a black woman to make sure that, for her makeup to be... The videos, however, are old as fuck. Some of them are old, but that does not mean if a man has thought like that a couple of years ago, he still thinks like that now. Okay, you can grow, girl, but something like that stuff is embedded in your life, honey. That is embedded in your soul. So Jeffree Star is problematic to me. I cannot support him, and I will not be talking about his dumb ass no more. I believe he is on all the damn drugs. I believe he on every damn thing. I'm just not here for his dusty ass, period, bitch. You will not sit here and call a woman the fact that you said a nigger bitch with the ER lets me know that you are hateful. And the fact that you like, it's receipts. I can see one or two slip-ups. Justin Bieber had a slip-up. Everybody else had a slip-up. But girl, you got multiple of them. It's just like being in a relationship with a man and he beating your ass. Or man or woman, and y'all fighting and shit every other week. Oh, well, girl, he ain't. No, ma'am. You need to get out of that shit. So, and I encourage you, if you're a black person and you watching Jeffree Star, I command you to stop. I command you to stop supporting him. That man is that we need to stop supporting these folks who don't support us. We just need to stop. Like, I'm not interested in anything he's selling. That cheap ass bullshit I watched a woman not too long ago talk about some of his products and shit are not necessarily safe, anything. So y'all checking the makeup is some serious shit, girl. I was looking at some shit like, girl, they be testing it on animals and some of this shit made in China. Girl, had y'all around here breaking out the high. So pay attention to what you putting on your damn face. While y'all beating y'all face for y'all right here looking like that damn dragon fraud, girl. I know y'all don't want to look like her. Bitch, somebody tried to blow up Phaedra ass, bitch. I just got to read not too long ago that Miss Phaedra, honey, and it's on JustinJ1232.com. Girl, somebody tried to blow Miss Phaedra up. This boy, this rapper, or unknown rapper, girl, she might as well be Bow Wow. I thought it was Bow Wow when they said used to be rapper child. So this guy who Phaedra had defended some years ago, and she lost the case, and he went to jail for 12 years. Girl, he got out in 2015, bitch. I guess he was on a rampage to get with Miss Phaedra. He was supposed to meet up with Phaedra. He said he was supposed to be doing an episode with her on Real Housewives of Atlanta, but did not. He had a ski accident, and he injured himself, all that type of shit. But he said he's still alive, but he want to blow up Phaedra ass. I don't know what it is with y'all in these bums today, girl. I don't understand. But thankfully, Phaedra ass is okay. I don't understand, honey. Is Apollo sending the goons after Phaedra ass? Let me tell you something. Apollo said, girl, I'm in here getting my booty rubbed on and pumped. You finna get some of these bombs, bitch. I'm finna drop some of these bombs on your ass. I got a bomb on your ass, girl. I'm glad Phaedra ass is okay. She got kids to raise and more scams to do. We gonna see what's going on. I don't understand why. Y'all know that shit gonna be on Real Housewives of Atlanta, child. This shit gonna be, girl, I already know they filmed that shit down. Some of this shit, you know what? It's so funny. When it's getting ready to be, these shows getting ready to come back, we always get some news. Love and Hip Hop Hollywood will be returning soon, girl. Where we, Apollo had a situation, not Apollo, Soulja Boy had a situation going on not too long ago. It's just so much shit, so much scandal and shit. Girl, I don't trust none of these folks. All this shit is a damn scandal and a way to get some goddamn coins. Speaking of coins, let's talk about Fred Barely. If y'all heard the news about Fred Barely, that was the young man who, I think he was in Georgia, who was biking. He said he was biking 50 miles to school, back and forth to his college or whatever, to get back and forth to school, honey. And he was homeless and all that type of shit. So, you know, this woman, this white woman had raised $184,000 for him on GoFundMe. And girl, they investigating. They, you know, Fred said, the white woman said, because you know, they real particular. White woman said she okay, this is going to go to your education fund. I'm putting in a trust fund for education. That was the dumbest shit I have ever heard. I can see if this man was very intelligent and he had a 32 on the ACT and, you know, and college was expensive as fuck and he was going to a college that was like $20-something thousand a year. I can understand that, but $184,000, girl, there's no way in the hell he gonna be able to spend $184,000 on college. Girl, it's just no way. I mean, he gonna go to school for the rest of his life. How you gonna do that? He ain't got nowhere to sleep. Like, how you gonna raise some money for me and then turn around and sit up here and say, you gonna raise some money for me and then tell me how to fucking spend it? That makes no sense at all. Well, girl, you know you got to be careful with these GoFundMe accounts any damn way. You know that's some interesting shit, but I don't know how to feel about that. Some folks be doing that shit for scams. They be saying the situation's going on, and it's not really that. They be just trying to get some money. You just have to pay attention to that type of stuff. But I don't that to me, how that woman was trying to control his money made no sense. If he's homeless, it's nothing wrong with him going to get him a place, get him an apartment, or, you know, get him a house or something like that. It's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. $184,000. She could have said, well, girl, I'm gonna put $50,000-$60,000 for your college, and you can take the rest of this. That's like that makes no sense. Like and that shit makes me so damn mad. But in all honesty, I really don't believe that boy was biking 50 miles back and forth to school. I just don't believe it. They say they're going to investigate it. GoFundMe going to investigate it. If they find out some shit, girl, if they don't find out, they're going to reimburse everybody their money. I just don't know how to feel about that. I don't think that, and some of my friends say, well, just bitch, because you won't do it. I just don't see nobody 50 miles on the bike. Girl, that's some time. Y'all sit here and do the math of that now. 50 miles. Take out your iPhones and take out the little regular ass Android of this plan. And put in how long it would take to get, 50 miles on a damn bike somewhere. That shit gonna take some time. So you getting there, girl. You gonna be tired as hell. Girl, 50 miles every day. They're not even cyclists, professional cyclists that do that shit in the day. So I don't understand on the backpack. Girl, please. And then when they showed the little video of him getting out the tent, it wasn't shit in the damn tent. It like he had just went to Home Depot and put his tent. Girl, I don't believe none of that shit. This GoFundMe shit be some. Let me tell you something. This GoFundMe shit is the most scamming ass shit I have. There is no way to verify any damn thing. I could right now tell y'all ass, girl, bitch, a bitch homeless as fuck. I'm in a hotel room, da 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 da. Send me about $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, okay? I'm not finna do that. Even if I was, I'm not finna sit here and ask y'all for no coin any damn way. I'm not finna do that. Me, and that's when my father talking, I'm always gonna be a hustler. That's number one. I'm gonna do this shit I got to do for myself. But I appreciate, some folks, they break through the barrier and they say, bitch, no, screw that. I got your PayPal information and I'm gonna send you some shit. And they do that, girl, and I ain't finna reverse no charges, bitch. I ain't gonna do it. Every coin helps, but it's just there's no way to verify stuff. And some people ask me for my mother and father who's raising my deceased aunt's kids, who were murdered by the father of the children. Why I haven't started a GoFundMe for that? I'm just not. My GoFundMe are my shirts, my merchandise, and all this other stuff, and supporting me by watching my videos, and watching my videos and on my blog, and just keeping me, just supporting me. That's how you support me. That's my GoFundMe, because trust and believe, whenever Justin J gets any extra coin or anything, girl, I always take care of my mom and father. I understand they only have one income in the household, and they sit them here doing the best they can. A lot of people won't even do no stuff like that, honey. A lot of folks just send them to the state. But that's why I continue to do that's why I continue to do what I got to do to support my family. That's how it's supposed to work. There's nothing wrong with taking a hunt out every once in a while. Bitch needs some help sometime. But that's when your first thing is when something pops off that you need to make a GoFundMe. And that's a problem. You need to be an adult and get your shit together. There are reasons and stuff why stuff is put in place so you won't have that damn problem. Girl, I had to give Miss Geico ass $270 goddamn dollars, okay, to be on my own damn policy. I had been on my daddy policy for some damn years, bitch. I got on my own shit. That hoe said $270. I said, oh my God. But that's another story, honey. I'll tell you about that later. But girl, it is what it is, honey. So take care of y'all business. Let's talk about Keisha Knight, honey. I didn't even know who she was, Miss Rudy Huxtable, or whatever her name is. Keisha Knight married this man, and damn, a year they already. Ed Hartwell said within 2 months he was ready to leave her ass. Girl, can I say I'm surprised? Not a little bit. Not a little bit. In my K. Michelle voice, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Keisha Knight, girl, I don't understand. She looks slick crazy. She crying on the damn camera and shit. He roasting her ass and saying that, roasted the shit out of her, and she crying and shit, and da-da-da, girl. Now he's saying that baby ain't his. He want a paternity test, and Keisha Knight, girl, and they saying that you were talking to him while he was already in some type of relationship. Girl, it never, let me tell you something. You cannot have relationship jump like that. That shit is not going to work. Shit's going to be fucked up. And I don't know. Maybe that baby his, maybe it's not. But girl, y'all sitting here bring a child in this world and y'all ain't even got y'all shit together. I don't understand how people be doing it. How you gonna bring a child in this world and you ain't got your shit together? Girl, that is not how shit works. That is not how shit works. But hopefully Miss Keisha and I can get it together. And Ed can get it together, girl. Because that shit sounds crazy as hell. That sounds Keisha and I just don't understand. Like, y'all be jumping in these marriages and shit like that. And you know what? I can see Keisha Knight she wanted the child. She wanted the family, some shit. And she just like, girl, I'm going to do what all I got to do. And this man, he probably wants some coins. So they about to break up, and Keisha Knight said, girl, I want all my damn coins. You ain't getting shit, girl. That's not how shit works. You knew what they're going through. You knew going through what the tea was. You knew this man probably was not making as much money as you, girl. You can't do that. You cannot do that. You should have never signed your shit. You should have never. That's why I said, girl, these folks will be taking a marriage for granted nowadays. They be real quick to sit them here and say, nah, bitch, we breaking up. Girl, did y'all not hear the vows from sickness and health and all that type of shit? Girl, that's why my ass ain't married it. Well, probably because I ain't getting no dates and all that type of shit. Ain't nobody interested in me like that. Everybody asking about Orange Moon. Y'all, they still asking about him. But, it is what it is. Keisha Knight, girl, get that man some coin and move on about your damn business, bitch. Don't be like that. Don't be, I'm interested to see how the paternity test gonna go, because I believe that's his baby, but you never know, honey. You never know. I can encourage anybody. You don't think somebody, girl, do a paternity test, but be prepared for the repercussions, because if that baby's yours and then you ain't Girl, that's gonna make that relationship kind of sour. But that's all I got. This True TV video was cute. We had some open conversations and all that type of stuff. We talked about some cute things. Yeah, so I enjoyed my little live chat with y'all last 2 days. That was cute. I had twerked a little bit for the camera, okay, and all that type of stuff. But we had a cute time. I really enjoyed y'all. I did. Make sure y'all check out JustinJ1232.com and all that type of stuff. Be looking for it. I'm interested in doing an interview with my girls, two dope girls on YouTube, honey. They have a podcast. It's cute. I like they got their stuff together. I'm in talks with doing an interview with them, honey, and no questions are off limits. I love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. I'm thinking about doing a Q&A session sometime this week because I feel like a lot of people have some questions and stuff they want to ask me, but they don't ever get a chance to. They don't ever catch me live. Y'all know I do random live shows every once in a while because this is somebody call it my displacement journey. So I'll be sharing all my stuff on with you all and updating y'all, let y'all know how that goes. Follow me on Snapchat, JustinJ1232. That is the King of Reads. I love y'all so much, and I'll talk y'all later. Bye.